My name is Chris Rasman. I am 33 years old. I'm from Whistler, British Columbia. My favorite place to snowboard in the world is probably home. We are really blessed with the terrain we have there. The resort is a lot of fun, and the backcountry access is incredible. Where you can get to on snowmobiles and via helicopter is special. My background as a snowboarder started at the Vancouver local mountains, mainly Cypress, and they had no park. So I grew up just riding powder in the trees, trying to drop cliffs and hit side hits. When I finished high school, I moved up to Whistler and kind of learned some park fundamentals, and honestly probably learned most of my tricks in the backcountry. So I ride the LibTechnologies Rasman board. It's my pro model with them. I have been riding this for the last couple years. It's based off a board that I rode before for about a decade with them, so it's got familiar materials. The fundamentals of the shape are very familiar and have been what I've been riding for the last decade, but I've tweaked it in little places to my specs. I've pulled some material from the tail and added it to the nose, so it's still a fundamentally freestyle pow board, but it does do better going straight. Yeah, the nose has got a lot of float and pow. It's aggressive, it's stiff. C2 camber, which is reverse camber between the bindings for powder float, and then it goes back to camber at the feet, so you still have plenty of edge control and plenty of pop. This board is perfect for natural selection because natural selection is a backcountry freestyle contest, and tricks are fun and I like going switch. So these are the Flux XFs. This is my favorite binding from Flux, and this is actually the 30th anniversary model. They've been making badass bindings for 30 years, which is crazy. I like the XF because it is a stiff, aggressive binding with support in the right places, but has a nice, soft, medium flex high back. I like a supportive binding because you want support when you're riding backcountry terrain and stuff's unpredictable, and when you're going big, you want stuff that's gonna really hold your foot in there. But you also don't want a stiff high back because then you sacrifice style and you won't be able to tweak your grabs. I'm running my stance right now at positive 15 in the front, negative 3 in the back, and it's about 22.5 inches wide, and I'm 5'10". I used to ride like 15 and 12, but over the years my back foot has slowly gotten a little bit more straight, and I like it because even though I want to ride switch a lot, most of the time when you're riding in powder, you are riding your right foot forward if you're goofy. And if you angle your foot too much, it's kind of hard to get that back knee bend, and you lose a little bit of strength when you're landing with your legs bowed out. Outerwear. This is the Backcountry Searcher's Kit from Rip Curl. This is a jacket and a pair of pants that I've been helping tweak and design for the last 4 years since I've been on Rip Curl. It's kind of their highest end stuff, highest waterproofing. It's really stretchy fabric, it's tough. The reason I'm choosing this gear to ride in for this event and for any previous time I spend in the backcountry is because it's diverse. It's a shell, really waterproof shell, really breathable. So you can layer up if it's cold, you can drop layers if it's hot. It's gonna keep you dry, it's gonna breathe, and it's a really stretchy and tough fabric, which is great. These are the Spy Optic Marauder, also my signature model with Spy, but the frame is called the Marauder. For the strap this year, I went with kind of like a Hawaiian tiki style vibe. Just keep the color nice and simple, navy with like a bone moon colored logo, and really subtle like Hawaiian tiki print for good vibes. I like this goggle because it's got a really simple to use, quick lens change system. 3 magnets, and then 2 clips to lock it in place, so if you fall, the lens doesn't pop off. I generally bring like 2 frames into the backcountry and keep them in the tunnel bag on my sled, but I'll bring like 6 of these lenses just so you have options. You can quickly swap them out if the light changes, or if you have a bad tumble and this thing's caked with water or snow, just throw it in the bag, put a new one on. Super easy, clips slide down, done. Spy Marauder. This is the Spy Optic Galactic helmet. This is gonna be the helmet I'm wearing for the contest. I chose it because it's a nice clean shape, super low profile, comes in a lot of nice colors. I just went with a simple matte black, and it's got the MIPS technology with a nice and easy boa on the back to tighten it. These are the POW gloves, GTX Trigger Mitt, my favorite glove in the line. I like it for snowmobiling, snowboarding. The fact that you still have this finger means it's really easy to do up your bindings or grab your snowmobile brake or throttle. Yeah, and POW gloves made with premium leather, awesome Gore-Tex quality. Thank you for tuning into my gear talk presented by Backcountry.com and Natural Selection. This is the gear I ride in. I've hand selected all of it for a reason. So if you like anything you see here, go buy it. And yeah, hope you enjoy watching the tour. Thanks for tuning in.